Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Wingo. Quick step and go. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Gets the back moving. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick handoff. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from the defense. You're expecting runs, 2nd and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you've got to be physical. Nice job by the defense winning that 2nd down.
And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the they'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Leaves it with the running back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Wingo. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's McCutcheon. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the back. Handoff to the single back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the D deny them on second and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back. And
they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Caught over the middle. It's McCutcheon. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Manning. Catch in the middle. It's Lockett. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his man. It's Wingo. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
Hey, fourth and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
On the run, it's Baxter. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
To the air. It's Manning. Steps away to find some room. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire.
You know, they say sometimes for quarterbacks the hardest throws to make are when the guy's wide open. How do you miss that throw if you're the QB? Just put air on it. You can underthrow it by 10 yards. That receiver would have come back and fielded a punt.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they gambled in there. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's Wingo. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Lockett. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Wingo. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And and he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. Sends it back in motion. The give. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
Quick completion on the out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's second down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Longhorns will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Butler. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He is sacked way line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Makes the catch. It's Wingo. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, the big fella running to glory.
Man, that's fun.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate.